What does it mean to cite a textual evidence? Okay? It means you are a text detective. You are detecting some information. Alright? And when you are answering a question, you look for proof within the text. Okay? Proofs within the text. That's what we're looking for. For example, let's read this story. Little Jimmy loved to chew bubble gum. He loved it so much, he would chew a whole pack of bubble gum every day. Right? He would chew that every day. So what evidence do we have that Jimmy loved bubble gum? What evidence do we have that Jimmy loved bubble gum? So, yeah, little Jimmy loved to chew bubble gum. He loved it so much, he would chew a whole pack of bubble gum every day. Who told us that?
Jimmy.
Who? What tells us that? The text, right? Yeah, the text, and that is our evidence. Because the text said he would chew bubble gum every day. And now, you're ready to be a text detective. So when I ask you to find evidence, we're just looking for clues of what is being said. Sounds good? Alright. So now, from what we said, do you have any question about what text evidence is, or how to cite it? Do you have any question about it? So, like for example, the example we had about Jimmy, we knew that Jimmy enjoys eating bubble gum. How do we know that? How do we know?
What's the question?
Yeah, he chews a pack of bubble gum every day. And where did you get that information from? That clue. But from the evidence provided in the video or the text that was shown to us, right? So that is how we'll do it. So all I need you to do right now is to reproduce this explanation, all right, in this summary. So I need you to summarize the video in one paragraph better. Okay, not 2 paragraphs, okay? So you have just 5 minutes to do that, and your timer is going to be on the moment I hit start. Are you ready? Okay.
I mean, what did you say? I forgot.
So you're summarizing the video we just watched and my explanation about what textual evidence is, right? Okay. So let's write that summary. Now we have 4 minutes 43 seconds.
Hole.
Huh?
Hole.
Hole?
Hole.
That right there. Hole. Hole.
Hole.
Hole?
Yeah.
H-O.
Oh, but
Ask the teacher. He's very smart on this topic.
What is that?
Gosh, you don't. What the? How to spell gum?
Gum?
Gum. G-U-M.
G-U-M?
thanks.
No.
Not all. G-U-M.
No.
What are you not doing?
Because you read it in the article, right?
Yes,
You just explained what I said.
To eat what?
What is textual
That's hole.
from the
Like
explanation
hole?
of mental part?
Oh, the hole.
What is he asking for?
No, man. I'm a smart boy.
That's good to hear. Alright, how we doing?
Thanks for helping.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya ako yeah, I'm sorry, evidence.
We have 2 more minutes before the time ends. Just turn whatever you have, okay? 2 more minutes.
Mustafa.
Okay.
How is spelled tax?
Text T-A-X-E.
Text.
No, text.
T-E-X-T.
Thank you.
Taxi.
E.
Text. Not the taste.
X.
Yes, sir.
T-A-X-T.
Mm-hmm.
Just so quick.
Mm-mm.
Did you turn in your...
Return.
All right. So we have 1 more minute.
Excuse me.
So by the time I start, I'm gonna have you probably explain more about what you've written. Okay?
Can I use the bathroom?
So I can
So he's gone to the bathroom when he's back.
I add all
All right.
four people.
So everybody done? I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Who is the sixth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's turn this in. Okay, we'll continue. So it's almost time. So Crystal, let's share what Crystal said. Do you want to share it with us instead of me reading it out?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
It
Let's listen to Crystal, please. Yeah, go ahead.
has an auto correction.
Mhm.
The video explains textual evidence. You look for proof in the text. For example, in the video, it shows that Jimmy treats William every day as textual evidence. We find evidence in the text which helps us find proof that he loves football joints.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to our next. Mary, would you like to share yours? No? Okay, would you mind if I read? No, you don't want to read it. Okay, Mary doesn't want to share hers. All right, so Mustafa.
On my stomach, I cannot say nothing.
You want to read it for you?
Yeah, you're
Okay, the evidence was Mustafa liked to eat whole bag of yum. Did we talk about Mustafa?
Yeah.
No, we talked about what's his name? Jimmy. So Jimmy liked to
I mean
eat.
the same thing.
Uh,
I forgot his name.
So Jimmy likes to eat a whole bubble gummy. I will got the evidence from the text that we read, right? So that's for Mustafa. And Tarek
Yes.
says when we watch the video, we learn how to find the text from the video. Okay, so the video basically, you want to share more about this? About what you're trying to say? No? Okay, so basically what I got from what you said is that we'll learn how to find textual evidence based on the video. Alright? Okay, based on the video. And I think, and Cesar said the video talks about what textual evidence is. Okay, and put smiley there. Alright, so that is it. At least this shows that we all have 1 or 2 understanding of what textual evidence is. Right? So we're not going to watch this other video. And the other question I'm going to ask is, why is it important to cite textual evidence? Why is it important to cite evidence? Why? Why is it necessary for us to provide the proof when you're reading? For example, let's say when somebody is talking, you're talking, and Melly said, "Oh, Crystal told me that Johan doesn't like Valentine's Day." Right?
Hey.
Right? If I'm smart and intelligent, I would say, "Who told you that? What evidence do you have?" Right? But somebody who doesn't care will just believe that. So this also applies to our reading. All right? Why would it be important to cite textual evidence if you are writing? If I give you a writing assignment, why? Does anybody know? To have proof, right? To have proof of the source of the information, where the information is coming from. Because if I assign you an article to read and you provide a response to it, or if I assign you based on the prompt and you give me a response, I want to hear or see that you say, oh, based on blah 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 blah, the title of the article, or based on this part of the article, I said this in support of my claim, right? So just like we did before. So that is why it is important. And one more thing, it's always important to cite evidence if you are assigned an essay to write, not opinion. For opinion, when I ask to write opinion, you can just write whatever you think, right? But when it's an argument, when I ask you to write about an argument, what your stance is, or something like that, you need to provide proof. Especially when I provide you with an article to read, and I say, what do you think? You show me. You connect your reader to the source of your evidence. Okay, who says what? All right. So based on what my explanation, the last thing you do today before we go for the bell rings is to write why textual evidence is necessary. When we are done with that, you get the article I have for you from Ms. Ella, then you read, and I just need you to do one thing, okay? Answer one question from the quiz, just one question, and then show me evidence from the text. Does it make sense?
No.
I'm gonna read, I'm gonna do one with you, and then we'll continue. But before that, I need to respond to this. Why is it necessary to cite textual evidence? 2 sentences is fine. Okay, 2 sentences, 3 sentences is fine. Write out quickly while I get you ready for this.
Like what?
Write 2 sentences. Why it is important to cite textual evidence.
2. Can she have to keep recording or does she have to stop?
Keep recording.
It's a young dog.
You what? I have a question. What have you had this like 3 weeks ago?
That shit was on.
What do you have, what?
Where they
We
had
have
it
the
on
same
there?
question from like 3 weeks ago.
What
We
question?
have the same video. We just have it right now.
You have what?
The same question we had like 3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are we doing again?
Yeah, because you didn't get it very well last time you did it.
We did that. We went to a movie. And you just put
But you didn't prove to me from your test from the time that you understood it. So if you prove to me that you know it, then I can move on.
Yeah,
Sounds good?
and we have a class called that. And we did that.
Mm-hmm.
I had been great on it.
Yeah, you didn't have to pay on it. Did you check your grade at all?
You didn't even gotta hold it.
What did you get on it?
Yeah, we did. I think I got it.
Fuck.
Hell yeah.
Which one? The one you're working on?
Maybe.
So why is it important to
I said I love you.
provide the proof? Okay, when you read the text, yeah.
I would say the same, but you know your best friend,
You.
your best friend gonna come through.
Okay, you can say friendly.
Huh?
You can say friend.
That's what I'm saying.
To write evidence.
Yeah, yo, only thing is so bad.
That's good.
Crazy. What you know, bro?
So I'm giving you this
Got that shit
article.
cut yesterday.
Are you done with that? Okay, I'm giving you this article. This is one.
Then you pay it.
Okay. So the question I want to look for the main idea. All right. We've just talked about citing textual evidence, right? So now we want to look for the main idea. When we read this, we are looking for the main idea. And what we need is evidence from this text, right? This text to prove what we believe the main idea is. Okay, remember, the main idea could also be called what? The what? Another name for the main idea is what? Huh? Yeah, say, not necessarily, but almost there, theme. And what else?
Evidence. No.
Evidence can be for, that's good, but it's for a lot of things too, yeah? The topic is a little, almost a theme. The message, but what kind of message?
Important message.
Yeah, the important message. The important message, the claim, the topic sentence, all right? So those are like the main idea. So we have this text, famous speeches. The type, famous speech, you have it with you, right? So I'm not going to this time writing all that. So what is the main idea of the famous speeches? Red Jacket's defense of Native American religion. Okay, let's read the first paragraph and let's see.
Do you want me to read?
Go ahead if you want. Where it says friend and brother.
Friend and brother? Our church, okay. Friend and brothers was the will of the great spread that we should meet brother this day. He orders all things, and he was giving us a funny day for our council.
Mr.
And he was taking his way from the sun
And caused
it
to shine
with
brightness
brightness
on us.
Our eyes are opening so we can see clearly. Our ears
are unstopped
so we have been able to hear
distinctly
the
words
that you have
spoken
spoken for
all these favors.
We
thank
thank the great Spirit
and
Him only.
alone. Okay, let's stop there. Just based on this paragraph, all right? From this paragraph we read, does anybody want to try to tell us what important information is here? What they're trying to say? I can read it again.
He said,
Yes.
he was saying like if you're looking at the sun like right away, you
Mhm.
cannot open your eyes to see clearly. So that way you close.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you look at the sun right away, you not see clearly. So from that, you say, what is the big idea, information it's trying to tell us? I'm going to read one more time. Friend and brother, it was the will of the Great Spirit that we should meet together this day. Remember?
That was the spirit day, and that should be
Uh-huh.
that day.
There was a spirit day, HB. So it's like some sort of gathering, right? What Terrence just gave us, like
I put my music just for that too.
it's like an evidence, right, for that, right? Like an evidence to support what he just said. Like the main information they're trying to tell us here is like it's a large celebration or meeting where they gathered. Okay, let me read again. It was the will of the Great Spirit that we should meet together this day. He orders all things, and He has given us a fine day for our council. Remember our council. He has taken His cloth away from the sun and caused it to shine with brightness upon us. Our eyes are open so we can see clearly. Our ears are unstopped so we have been able to hear distinctly. the words that you have spoken. For all these favors, we thank the Great Spirit and Him alone. What I see here is a gathering, like a council of some religious people, all right, who are appreciative of what the what? The Spirit, right? The Great Spirit has done for them, right? And how do we know that? The evidence now. How do we know that?
Just right there.
Just right there. So we need to like probably underline or cite. Mustafa was asking what is cite, to write that part or to quote it in support of what we just said the main idea is. Sounds good? Right? So we said it is the main idea is a meaning. Let's say a religious meaning. A religious meaning to thank the Great Spirit, right? That's what he said. The Great Spirit.